morning and welcome to Paddock Pass Live, powered by Repco. We are here in the beautiful Darwin for the second day of the Bet Easy Triple Crown. I'm Rihanna Crean and I'm joined by Andrew Jones. Andy, it has been a pretty hectic weekend so far.
It certainly has, Ree. Another beautiful day up here in the Northern Territory. The weather at the moment, you can pretty much set and forget. It's going to be 31 every day. It's going to be hot. We're absolutely loving it. And the action yesterday, as you mentioned, was just like the weather, and it was really, really hot.
Yeah, it is more muggy, more humid though this weekend than what we're used to expecting. We're normally about a month earlier, so I certainly think that the information from the drivers and the teams was that they were feeling that humidity yesterday. Yeah,
well, this year in 2020 we were scheduled to be here 4 weeks ago, but if we go back to 2019, it was actually 8 weeks ago that we were here in the middle of June, and normally it's quite dry and it's warm and it's beautiful, but you're right, you just can't get away from this heat at the moment. Imagine strapping yourself into one of these things. Cabin temps would have been around about 55 degrees, and then when you get out, the humidity really would have taken another level of sapping that energy out. Let's go for a wander, Ree, and we'll have a look here at the guys at BJR. Now, we saw yesterday Nick Percat in the opening stanza in that race. He got a little wide on the exit of turn 4. He got a tap from Shane Van Gisbergen. That sent the rear of his car loose. The worst person that you're going to make contact with in this game is your teammate, and that was Todd Hazelwood next door. So those two cars from the BJR stable were wiped out pretty early on. A lot of damage to both cars. Now, the big talking point along the pit lane is these front bumper bar assemblies, they're the hardest parts to replace in the pit lane. They take about 7 days to make a new bumper bar. And at BJR, they lost 3 bumper bars yesterday. So trying to replenish stock levels is a lot of chat at the moment, and these guys had to talk to Danny Vickers, who's team manager here. They'll get some stock being made back at BJR. Freight is travelling between the states, so by the time they get to Townsville, they'll be able to reset their datum stock levels and they'll be okay. But it's a bit of a juggle, and that's the story up and down the pit lane. It
is a huge story because we have got 4 weekends running of supercars racing, which we have never seen before. So in terms of making sure that they are on top of their stock levels, they have got spares, it is a huge thing this weekend.
And everybody's gone from their workshops knowing that they're going to be on the road for a long time. So they've come with more stock than normal. But even talking to him, he said, you know, normally they'll take 1 bonnet, 1 set of doors. They've got 2 bonnets, 2 sets of doors, but that's their 0 stock level. They always want to have that on hand. So yeah, it's pretty tricky at the moment.
I'm just going to walk over here because we've spotted Chaz Mostert, and he looks like he wants to have a chat. He's raring to go after what was a pretty tough day in yesterday's qualifying session.
I don't know about raring to go have a chat. I'm pretty nervous in front of the camera. It's been that long since we've done interviews or even signings or anything this week. So it's been a lot of fun to come up here. I'm looking forward to today. Car was pretty good yesterday, and you know, I just just excited to get out there. But what's more exciting is see you guys back at the track, ripping it out here with your mics. It's like, I don't know, it feels like first day of school all over again.
I've missed you, Chaz. I certainly can say I've missed you. I've missed being here. Yesterday was a tough one in qualifying. You had that issue with the transaxle, but the race, your pace was exceptional.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Obviously, I had a lot of luck in front of me. A lot of people racing for sheep stations out there, and it's amazing the people that race for a world title from 20th to 10th there. But pretty lucky, picked up a few spots with some people having a bit of misfortune. But, you know, the car was actually pretty quick there towards the end. So, yeah, it is what it is. We'll see how we go today. Hopefully we can get through qualifying. And, yeah, just want to say big hi to Rian, Sandy, and Dad and Annie back at home. Normally they come to the races to support me. And Louis Longprong, if you're out there. Big shout out to you.
I was about to remind you about Louis. How are you feeling? How did you pull up? Yesterday was pretty hot, but more humid, I think, than what we're normally used to.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal. I'm pretty glad the races aren't much longer. I think today's going to be a real hard slog. I went home last night, got a headache, just the differences in temperature from so hot in the car to you know, so cool back at the apartment. So today's going to be a tough slog. We had 1 race yesterday, 2 back-to-back today, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, we wish you all the best, Chaz. I think Andy wants to quickly jump in here.
Yeah, I do. Now that Rihanna's done a great job of asking you all the motorsport-related question, mate, you look like you're a bit of a style icon there. I'm curious to know, are these goggles welder flash rated? Have you just been out the back welding up some top arms?
Mate, these things are straight from the Oakley factory. They lucky to be sponsored by them. They're much better than any of those Pit Viper things that your cousin seems to wear.
I'm going to take that as yes, you have been welding, and it's messing with your brain a little bit there. Hey, mate, I'm going to leave you alone. We're going to go for a wander, let you get sorted out.
Northern Territorian here, but you do live elsewhere. But how was yesterday? I know it wasn't the results you were after, but just firstly, being able to race a supercar for the first time.
Yeah, look, obviously, big day for us yesterday, being the first Territorian to race here at Hidden Valley in the supercar. So yeah, look, it was really cool. Obviously, the atmosphere was absolutely awesome, and I'm extremely lucky to have a lot of support here. I saw a lot of shirts on the hill on the warm down lap, which was really cool. But yeah, really tough day for us yesterday. The car, we were really struggling with it, from the first practice session, and with this schedule, it's just really hard to make big changes over the day. So we kind of got stuck with it yesterday. We've had a massive swing overnight, so I don't know what I've really got for now, but I'm about to find out.
You will find out very, very shortly as we are gearing up for qualifying and not too far away. True or false, did you ever used to come and watch supercars? I heard a rumour to say that you weren't always here watching them.
No, we weren't always here. We only lived 5 kilometres that way, so I used to be able to hear them while I was working in the shed with Dad, but never really used to come and watch very often. So yeah, here I am now racing. Who would have thought?
Not sure if we should say we're disappointed in you, Bryce. We wish you all the best for today. Another big day ahead. There's, Andy, 2 qualifying sessions, 2 races today. Another very busy day on the cards.
It certainly will be. I love these rapid fire events. I think it's really cool where we just get into the day and away we go from there. So if you want to tune in, you can catch all the action on Fox 506 from 12, and you can also catch the action live on Channel 10.
And you'll be featuring on Channel 10 coverage as well. You're very busy, Andy. Qualifying is about to start at 11:40 local time. 2 qualifying sessions, 2 races, both 38 laps. Huge amount on the card, Andy. I wish you all the best.
If yesterday was anything to go by, plenty of action today.
We'll see you guys very soon.